Naruto and Sasuke is a little bit too intimate for me, dog. For me to be like, nah, these niggas was definitely suspect. But there's a scene, and Sasuke is literally just sitting over this nigga, just looking at him. And then I ask myself, what does that scene even mean? Can y'all not know? But homies don't do that. Homies don't get into it and then stare at each other like this. They're like, I don't really want to do this, but I have to. Like, nigga, nah, bro, them niggas. Let's talk about Shippuden, because this didn't stop in OG Naruto, nigga. It was a slow burn relationship, bro, because I promise you tell me the last time y'all seen each other, y'all was fighting. Then the next time you see this nigga in 3 years, you hug this nigga? You whispering in his ear. I get the context. I get it was like a threat. But my nigga, if he was really on site, if you really had a problem with this nigga, you would just take him out right there. Ain't it smoke? Ain't it supposed to be smoke? Like, nigga, you like that nigga, man. Stop. I really think Orochimaru inspired this on a deeper level. Because we know Orochimaru, we know how he is. I ain't even gonna speak on that. But Sasuke, after training with this nigga, I think that he made him more sus. Because why would you? I wouldn't put my arm around the nigga I just fought 3 years ago. I wouldn't do that with y'all. See, I don't know how y'all is. This nigga Yamato was looking pissed every single time he brought up Sasuke. Like, nigga is not trying to hear that. I promise you he's not. And if I was Naruto, right, after the pain invasion, I promise you I would not be worried about that nigga Sasuke. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? This is where I think that Naruto, this is the peak of Naruto. Like, they could have clipped the show and it would have been a perfect show. It was after the pain invasion fight when he won, right? They're carrying Naruto, they're picking him up, you know, they're cheering for Naruto, and guess what? I think it was Ino. She looked at him, she was like, Naruto kind of cute, why? You know what I'm saying? That will be the day I forgot about that nigga Sasuke's existence. I promise you, she was going. Nigga, why would you even be worried about? This nigga was knocking down the whole village. You defeat this nigga, and you telling me that you were still worried about Sasuke after that, nigga? I would have forgot about that nigga. Big time. Nigga, what? If we never got in contact with Sasuke again, and that nigga just chose his own path, and they clipped the show like that, I would have been alright with that. I ain't gonna lie. Because Naruto was that nigga at that point. After he beat, bro, that nigga beat Pain all by himself. How come nobody told him that this was actually insane? I remember that Kakashi was telling him, man, like, you gotta let that nigga be. Like, he already gone. Like, Sasuke, that nigga is a different person at this point. And how come Shikamaru, how come his homies, Shikamaru, Choji, how come them niggas ain't sit him down and been like, yo, bro, like, that nigga Sasuke, he chose his own path, bro. Like, it's cool, bro. Like, just be Hokage. Focus on being Hokage. Like, no one tried to get him to make his path linear. I feel like everyone was kind of like neglecting Naruto having literally a psychosis over this nigga Sasuke, dog. Like, real talk. Like, this nigga was going insane thinking about imagining this nigga in the shower. You over here just visualizing this nigga Sasuke everywhere you go. Nigga, you got problems.
But here, but I'm telling you now, I think you're gay. I don't give a fuck who you is or how you feel about it. I think you're gay. Nudie think you're gay. Slimeball think you are gay.
Somebody needed to talk to that nigga. You shouldn't be missing a nigga that bad, bro. That's, like I said, suspect. Hey, it wasn't me that said it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But alright, though, bro. That's the end of the vid, man. I just wanted to make that quick video, dog. I hope y'all have been living y'all life. I hope y'all cool out there, man. I love and appreciate y'all, and I hope that y'all are continuing to live a wonderful life. Yes, sir.